Welcome back to the show. I'm in the garage working on the Impala today. Yesterday I came in here. Wait, before I jump into all this, change of plans on the Impala. Remember, I was speaking into existence that I was going to be taking this thing to the frame shop so it can get straightened out. Well. I was thinking about it yesterday as I was in here finishing bolting up all the parts that go to the suspension. And I go, what if when I change the core support, this straightens out the whole car, which is the fenders from hitting the doors? What if that was the issue only? Because I was told it'll take a lot. Like, you will see the frame being in certain areas if it was bent. I was talking to my brother-in-law Will about it yesterday. I said, give me a hand real quick. So I grabbed the fender and I put the fender up on here. I said, what would be the odds if the core support was the one that was so mangled up? That was the reason why the fenders was hitting the doors. And I put the new one in, it could be straight now. So I said, give me a hand, let me put this fender up on here, let me put it in place and see if that's it. Sure enough, put it up on the fender, put the fender up on the core support, and bam, it was straight as can be. I was like, no way. So you telling me if I go ahead and put this car back together and she's straight now, I'm been save myself some time with having to take it to another guy's shop so he can just put it all together for me, because that's all he would have had to do is just put it right together. So I would have paid him just to put my car together, when in all reality I took this car apart, I could put it right back together, no problem. I did this yesterday, just piece by piece. Everything just started going right back together. I'm like, wow, I already got this car pretty much back together. All I got to do now is just fit the fenders up and then put the hood on, and the car is coming back together piece by piece. So I was like, I'm just gonna take my time. I'm not gonna worry about much. I'm not gonna think about much. I'm just gonna get in this garage and just stay busy. Put the car back together and see what I come up with. Because as you see, I'm already there. I'm already there. So I'm about to go ahead and hop in the garage, and I'm gonna start creating some more footage so I can show you all what I'm working on. I'm just pretty much just trying to put it back together. If I run into anything crazy, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and try to capture that so y'all can see it. And also, I want to be able to put all the shims, all the spacings back in the right spot. So I got Big James dropping off his so it can stay in the driveway for me, and then I can just figure out where this go and where that go. I can just go right to his car and look up under the hood and go, okay, all right, because I want to make sure I put it all back together the right way, don't miss nothing. It's pretty simple how it's going right now, but I just want to be able to go over to a car that's, you know, factory, and just go, all right, let me put one right here, let me put one right here, just so I can make sure everything flows how it should. Because I think it'll be pretty sweet just to have another one around, just so I can use it as a guide. So yeah, I'm about to get to work. It's Sunday. I was gonna pull a slingshot out or a car out and cruise around, but at the end of the day, man, if you just stay busy and stay working at something, this can be long done in no amount of time. All you can do is just stay busy. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to stay busy. Hopefully I can have this thing back together by the end of today. Alright, so the car showed up. I'm over here on the passenger side, and the main reason why I wanted to get this car down here just so I can see situations like what type of boat to use. It's a little spacer down there. I need to make sure I got the right spacers there. And then the inside of the car, inside of the door, there's a couple of shims. They call them shims. And then, you know, it's not one right there. But this is the reason why I wanted to get the car here, so I can just walk myself right through it and see everything that I need to see and what go to what and where, because I got a few. See, this fender is all the way, not fender, the inner wheel fender is all the way put together. I got this one right here. I'm like, where does this connector go to? So that's another thing I'm looking at. Other than that, I just wanted the car here so I could look at the shims and make sure I got the right bolts going in the right spots. You know what I'm saying? Just the small things that makes a difference. So I want to be able to put it back together the correct way. And we got Boomer in the garage. Say what's up, Boomer. Say, I got my ball and we about to put this car together. So y'all just hang on and watch it. I'm gonna be the cameraman. Can't be a cameraman, Boomer. Yep, so that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to go ahead and get busy. Oh, you got some headers on here. I didn't even know you had headers. I know you can't believe it, but it's all put together at the same point as when I brung her over here. Got the new fender on. It's matte black right now. If it stays matte black for long, I'm gonna want this car painted. So as you see, my old fender is off. Got the hood back on. I started the car up and let it run. It's been a long time since I seen this grill right here. Make me want to cut out all this and put some mesh behind it. This grill would be pretty easy to do that too. So that's what I'm gonna do soon. So my chrome Chevy badge can stick out. So yeah, I had a good time today. Got the car all the way put together. And now that the hard work is done, I'm about to pull my slingshot out and get in the wind. Cause I worked hard. Now it's time to play. So Big James didn't want to keep this car fishbowl, so he made me tint it. I said, man, you sure you want to do this? He said, I'm sure I need it so I can turn the AC on. I'm like, alright, keep the heat out of there, I guess. I would have kept that boy fishbowl, but he ain't want to do it, so gotta get a man what he asking for. But I know mine's fishbowl. Fishbowl Nation. Oh, you want to see that door open up? Clean. That's the same fender. That is the same fender. I didn't get a new fender for this side. This a little few things, that's okay. Whoever do the body work on this car should be able to bang that out. And then, you know, I would love for everything to be perfect, but nothing's perfect. So when I go into something, I don't go into asking for the best of the best. I ask people to do what they can, because that's all they can do. This window ain't been up. I'm gonna have to put me another air freshener in here and open it up so I can smell it. So there you go. I've been working and I decided, well, for one, I don't want to give my car away to someone and then I gotta wait for them to call me when it's done. And I got to thinking, I go, when I changed that core support, what if that was the only thing that was mangled and tangled, so it made everything else go off? I got to talking to some people, they like, try it. Hang a fender on there real quick and see what it do. If it sticks, then you should be good. I'm like, don't tell me, because I'll go ahead and put this car back together this weekend. Yep, and sure enough, she back together this weekend. I needed this car for a guide, because just looking at bolts and the little small stuff, that saved me. Because I knew, oh, I like that grill. One second, I'll tell y'all. I like that grill. But yeah, I knew, you know, I could try to figure out how this stuff go together, but sometimes you do need that guide if you're not familiar. You ain't take pictures. You know, I can say these bolts go on the right fender, but where at and which ones? And I was like, all right, Big J, drop yours off for me so I can go ahead and use yours as the guide. Put it together. Look at it. Looking sweet back there, just all blacked out. Blacked out with the sudden touch of the chrome. That's what I like the most. Yeah. So yeah, so I was gonna drop it off, remember. Now it's time to drop the rear control arms and the upper control arm and that whole axle. Put the shocks in there and get that back axle centered. Put it back together, and then we're gonna sit it on the ground next week. I should be able to get most of that stuff done in one day during Wednesday, and then by next weekend we should have it back on the ground. I still got an issue with my trailer. I gotta get that fixed too, or get the lights back on it, and then we'll be good to put this on it and take it to go get alignment if I want to, or take it to the shop. I'll probably take it to the shop so I can take all my tools back to the shop and stuff. And then, you know, continue to work on at this project. But I'm happy with it right now. All right, so let's go ahead and do the next day, top of the week recap. What happened this weekend? Put the car all the way back together. I got to talking. I got to saying, what if? Maybe. Should I try it? And I put it together and it happened. Just as I figured it would. The car, the frame ain't bent and it don't need to be taken to the shop to get straightened out. It was just the core support that was mangled up, so that's what made the fenders hit the doors. Both of the doors open right now and it's not hitting the fenders. The hood's lining up. A few little spaces, but I still got to go around, make sure the shims is in it, the spacers that they put on the nuts in the inside of the doors, and then there's one on the top that bolts right by the windshield. Just got to make sure I got all the spacers right there. But other than that, it looks good. I ain't mad at it. So I'm gonna give me some new headlights. I'm gonna get my bumper. I'm gonna try to see if do I want to put an aftermarket bumper on this car. I don't know yet. I don't want one that look so much different, that is like too much spaces on it, because I've been watching YouTube videos And those aftermarket bumpers, they be having extra spacings, and you got to do some modifications to make them work and look good. I don't think I want to do anything like that, so I may just put the bumper back on it. I still got to put the cold air intake that I got. It's pretty cool. It goes this way and that way. You've seen it in the video, but I still got to put that on. I didn't put it on yet. Yep. And then got to do the rear. My upper control arm should be in this week. I already got the rear lower control arm, so got the shock. I'll do that soon. And then it's time to start on the interior. Start pulling that out, do the carpet, paint all the paneling that's discolored, you know, little stuff like that. Take it to the shop. Yep. So this is the recap the next day, early morning coffee, top of the week to you. You know how we do it. This bag's on the go. Let's go. Let's be great. Look how mean it looks. It's ready. It's ready. Oh yeah. Probably gonna do a burnout in it as soon as I get it out. Yeah. But yeah, did good with this one. This one I just took my time. Some simple stuff. And look, she's a great car. Can't wait to drive it. Got a few little small touch-ups that I need to do. And when I do that, oh, it's on and popping. Yep. So, this bag's on the go. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a friend. That bag's on the go, be doing it. Put these cars together, driving these cars, trying it all, man. I'm trying to get my hands dirty, most importantly. I'm trying to learn how to start doing this stuff myself so I can start running to more projects and being able to get the work done myself, and then, you know, give y'all content. That's what I'm in it for. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.